You are welcome to this class, my dear students. In this class, we are going to discuss relation and function. So this is the first chapter of 12th standard mathematics. This is continuation of 11th standard chapter, a relation function. In this chapter, we will discuss the types of the relation, reflexive relation, symmetric relation, and transitive relation. And based on the three types of the relation, and we are going to discuss and special kind of relation is known as equivalence relation. After equivalent relation, we'll introduce function. As you should have learned already from 11th standard function, but in this lesson in 12th standard, and what are the and types of the function based on mapping one-to-one function, onto function, and one-to-one and onto, that is bijection and invertibility nature of a real function. All this we will discuss in the chapter relation function. So in today's discussion, only introductory concepts and related to and relation and function will be discussed. So dear student, let us start our session now. In the chapter relation and function, and first definition we have to discuss and what is relation. The relation, this is not a new concept for 12th standard point of view. You should have learned from 11th standard. A relation is a subset of Cartesian product. Any relation, if any relation is a subset of the Cartesian product between two different non-empty sets, or the relation can be a subset of the Cartesian product of a single non-empty set. So of all the relation, A cross B or A cross A is the largest relation. The least relation, empty relation. So generally, empty relation and the largest relation are considered trivial relation. So actually, what is definition of relation? And A comma B within the bracket, this is known as ordered pair. Ordered pair. A in the ordered pair, A is said to be pre-image and B is image. If A comma B belongs to R, we say that A is related to B and with respect to the relation R. Or the same thing can be written in the form A and B both are connected by the relation R. So in general, A comma B belongs to R, or in set builder form, R the representative element of every relation is ordered pair A comma B, and their relation and defined in single set mean A comma B belongs to A, or a relation defined between two different sets mean how to write the set builder form, and the element of the form A comma B ordered pair in which A is an element of A and B element of the set B. So this also a representation of and relation, or R is a subset of A cross B. So this is generally an introduction of and relation. Now, what are the types of the relation? The least relation is empty relation, and the universal relation largest relation, because relation is a subset of A cross A, or the relation is a subset of the Cartesian product between two non-empty set mean, and the total number of relation and 2 power mn or 2 power n square number of relation. A relation are defined in a single set with n and distinct element mean the total number of relation 2 power n square, or total number of relation 2 power m into n. This is nothing but the cardinality of on the power set. Cardinality of the and power set, that is total and number of subset of and A cross B. Coordinate power set of the Cartesian product A cross B will give total number of relation. The two formula 2 power n square and total number of relation defined in a single set, or 2 power mn total number of relation defined between two non-empty set. Here m is n of a is m and n is number of elements in the codomain, it is n. Okay, so this is a point to be noted, very important. So the empty relation, I mean there is no element of the form a comma b belongs to R, just empty, there is no relation, no two elements are related, no two elements are related. If you take any element is not related to another element with respect to the given relation. So that kind of relation is empty relation. The empty relation is denoted by phi. So empty relation phi is and proper subset of A cross A. This empty relation is known as trivial relation. This is trivial relation. Trivial relation. Trivial relation. And what is the universal relation? The largest of all the relation. There are 2 power n square relation, mean out of 2 power n square relation, the one relation is the largest relation. That largest relation is called universal relation. இருக்கிற ரிலேஷன்லயே மிகப்பெரிய largest relation என்ன name universal relation. And the universal relation can be from the universal relation we can identify all types of relation. That is why the special name is given to A cross A or A cross B as universal relation. So dear student, both empty relation and universal relation are generally called trivial relation. Trivial relation, this is very important point. And both empty relation and universal relations are and trivial relation. Then if we discuss one example related to the relation A B set of all boy students of a school. In the school only boy students மட்டும் தான் இருக்கிறாங்க. அந்த set of boy students ஒரு relation we are going to construct, so that the relation R in the set A is the collection of a set of boy students in a school, and given by what is relation by definition, the ordered pair A comma B. What is the relation between A and B? A is sister of B. This is definitely is not possible because both A comma B are boys. A comma B belongs to A. What is A? A is set of boys. A is set of boys means between two boys we cannot introduce a sister relationship. So actually there is no such ordered pair in this relation. Straight away we can say R is an empty relation. R is empty relation. But there is one more relation given, R dash. What is R dash? The representative element of the relation A comma B, and the difference between heights of A and B. The difference between heights of A and B is less than 3. A comma B are the heights of two boy students, and height that is H1 HA and minus HB is less than 3. So this kind of relation given. If you take any two students, the height difference can be 0 or more than 0. Definitely the height difference will not exceed 3 meter. 3 meter very large, 3 meters very large, but the average height of student some 2 meters something only. Okay, and 2 meter maximum 2 meters something. So it won't exceed even 2.5 meters, and very tall person, and that is why so we can accept this condition. If we take any two boy student from the school, their height difference definitely less than 3 meter. So this is accepted one. This is two between any two student, and therefore the R dash is an universal relation. Why universal relation? R dash can be A cross A. So the relation and height difference between the two boy students is less than 3 is applicable between any two students. So this is universal relation. The first one is empty relation. Now, types of the relation. The types of the relation are based on the mapping. The first type of relation reflexive, then second type of relation symmetric, and third type of the relation transitive. Symmetric means for every member of the given set, self image should be there. For example, A is a set containing two elements 1 comma 2, and R is defined in A cross A mean if we have the relation R like 1 comma 1 and 2 comma 2 and 1 comma 2, this is accepted as a reflexive relation. Then what is the meaning of reflexive relation? For every element of A, x equal to 1 or x equal to 2, and 1 comma 1, 2 comma 2 should be and member of the relation R. 1 comma 1 belongs to R, but 2 comma 2 does not belongs to R, mean we cannot accept R is a reflexive relation. That is why, and for every, that is very important, for every image and pre-image or every and pre-image of the relation or every A member of the given set A comma A should be in the relation. And one more thing, additional elements also are accepted, but only self images mean that is identity relation. So this is reflexive relation. In case R equal to 1 comma 1 and 2 comma 2 alone mean, so this is and reflexive as well as identity relation. Identity and reflexive. So remember, comparing identity relation and reflexive relation, the reflexive relations cannot be identity relation, but identity relation always reflexive relation. Then what is a symmetric relation? Symmetric relation like mirror image. So 1 comma 2 belongs to R mean, and definitely by exchanging 1 comma 2, by interchanging 1 comma 2, 2 comma 1 also belongs to R. So 1 is a pre-image of 2 as well as 2 is a pre-image of 1, and both are 2. In one ordered pair, 1 is a pre-image of 2. In another ordered pair, 2 is a pre-image of 1, and both 1 comma 2 and 2 comma 1 belongs to R. Then this is true for every member of the relation, mean that kind of relation is known as symmetric. So for if A1 comma A2 belongs to R, A2 comma A1 and should be an element of the same relation R. This is true for every ordered pair A1 comma A2 belongs to R. So this is a definition of symmetric relation. First one is a definition of reflexive relation. What is the third one? And relation R is a transitive mean A1 A2 and A2 comma A1 belongs to R. For these two ordered pair, A1 is a pre-image of A2 and A2 is a pre-image of A1, A3, and A1 comma A3 also, A1 comma A3 also part of the relation. So this is true for every two ordered pair A1 comma A2, A2 comma A3, A1 comma A3 also and part of the relation mean, and then this kind of relation is known as transitive relation. So dear student, in case நமக்கு A1 comma A2 and A2 comma A3 in the ordered pair possibility இல்லைன்னா, then also the relation is a transitive relation. இந்த ordered pair இருந்தாதான் transitive relation டெஸ்ட் பண்ணணும், இல்லைன்னா டைரக்டா அது transitive relation. For example, Rங்கிறது 1 comma 1 and 2, 2 மட்டும் இருக்குன்னு வச்சுக்கோ. ஸோ இதில் 1, 1 இப்போ 1, 2 இந்த ரெப்படிஷன் கிடையாது. 1, 1, 1, 2 A, B, B, C கிடையாது. டஸ் நாட் பிலாங்ஸ் டு ஆர்னா இதை மாதிரி எந்த ஆர்டர்ட் பேருமே பாசிபிலிட்டியே இல்லைன்னா we can conclude R is a transitive relation. இருந்தா transitive relation டெஸ்ட் பண்ணணும். இதை மாதிரி ஆர்டர்ட் பேர் இல்லைன்னா டைரக்டா transitive relation கன்க்ளூட் பண்ணலாம். ஃபார் எக்ஸாம்பிள் இப்போ A, B, B, C ரெண்டுமே இந்த ரிலேஷன் ஆர்ல இருக்குது. அண்ட் ஏக்கும் சிக்கும் there is no relation. A, C does not belongs to R na what is the conclusion? R is not transitive. But A, B, B, C. So this type of ordered pairs element does not belongs to R na. We need not test whether A, C belongs to R or not. Doesn't matter. Directly we can give our conclusion R is a transitive relation. Understood? So A, B, whenever the possibility is not there, A, B and B, C, the two ordered pair does not belongs to R and the definitely we can conclude the relation R is transitive. Very important point. Other A, B, B, C belongs to R and இப்போதான் டெஸ்ட் பண்ணணும். A, C இருக்கணும் and A, C also belongs to R na. Now we can conclude the relation R is transitive. So remember, whenever A, B, B, C belongs to R, test whether A, C and belongs to R or not. A, C belongs to R na, conclude R is transitive. A, C does not belongs to R na, A is not transitive. But the first case A, B, B, C இந்த பேரே கிடையாது. A, B alone belongs to R or B, C alone belongs to R and both A, B and B, C does not belongs to R now. How to conclude that? Straight away you can write the relation R is and transitive. So this is very very important point and make note of it. Okay, understood? Next we have discussed now types of the relation. Another types of the relation பார்த்தா reflexive relation, symmetric relation and transitive relation. Okay, ஒரு particular relation is a symmetric relation, some transitive relation and reflexive relation. ஒரு relation வந்து all the three type இருக்கு. R is reflexive, R is symmetric and R is transitive. All the three type இருந்தா then the relation is known as equivalent relation. So this is very important and a 2 marks 3 mark question வந்து may be expected from this particular concept, equivalent relation. A relation R in a set A is said to be an equivalent relation. ஒரு relation equivalent relation எப்போ சொல்லுவோம்னா அந்த relation reflexive இருக்கணும், symmetric இருக்கணும், transitive இருக்கணும். All the three இருந்தாதான் அந்த ரிலேஷனுக்கு பேரு equivalent relation. We can understand this concept with the help of and few examples. If we look at the first example, T with a set of all triangle in a plane. ஒரு planeல நிறைய triangle வரையலாம். அந்த triangle வந்து equilateral triangle இருக்கலாம், scalene triangle இருக்கலாம், right triangle இருக்கலாம், isosceles right triangle இருக்கலாம். Whatever be, 3 side உள்ள ஒரு plane figure என்ன பேரு? Triangle. A collection of triangle. T ங்கிறது a collection of triangle. Actually what is T? collection of triangle. In a plane. A collection of triangle in a plane. Okay. So what is the relation R now? In set builder form, our T1 comma T2 ordered parallel, there are two triangles. The relation between the T1 and T2, T1 is congruent to the triangle T2. The two triangles congruent irunda, the T1 comma T2 it can be the element of the set R. So R can a name a relation. This is condition. When we have to show that R is an equivalent relation. So equivalent relation discuss பண்றதுக்கு we have to discuss and first reflexive relation and then symmetric relation and transitive relation also. So let us discuss now. To discuss reflexive, I take any triangle. Let T1 belongs to the set T னு வச்சுக்கோ. அப்போ ஒரு triangle T1 எடுத்துட்டா T1ங்கிறது always congruent to the T1 itself. T1 and T1 congruent இருக்கும். ஏன்னா corresponding part of congruent triangles are equal. Corresponding sides equal இருக்கும், corresponding angles equal இருக்கும். T1 is congruent to T1 itself. Now, this implies T1 comma T1 and belongs to R. So because of this, we can conclude R is reflexive. Reflexive conclude பண்ணியாச்சு. Similarly, we have to discuss and symmetry case. For symmetry case, take any one element of the relation T1 comma T2 of the relation R. What is the meaning? T1 க்கும் T2 க்கு இடையில என்ன relation இருக்கு? And congruency இருக்கு. அதனால T1 ங்கிற triangle is congruent to the triangle T2. But T1 T2 க்கு congruent இருந்தா definitely T2 will be congruent to the triangle T1. Reversal எடுத்தாலும் congruency is maintained. So as T2 is congruent to T1, எப்படி எழுதலாம்? T2 comma T1 also and part of the relation. So for every T1 comma T2 belongs to R, there exists T2 comma T1 in the same relation R na. And then from the definition we can conclude the relation R is symmetric. The relation R is symmetric. Next என்ன discuss பண்ணோம்? Transitive discuss பண்ணோம். Transitive we have to take no and two ordered pair AB BC form மாதிரி. இப்போ AB BC னா B வந்து image ஆக இருக்குது ஒரு ordered pairல, இன்னொரு ordered pairல B வந்து and free image ஆக இருக்குது. So if it, when we take two ordered pair, in one ordered pair Bங்கிறது image ஆகும், இன்னொரு ordered pairல Bங்கிறது free image ஆகும். So like this we have to take no and two ordered pair. So let T1 comma T2, இங்கே T2ங்கிறது image of T1 and the other one T2ங்கிறது pre image இருக்கணும், pre image of T3 னு வச்சுக்கோம். இப்படி இருந்தா there should be a relation between T1 and T3. But T1 and T3 are congruent னா we can conclude the relation is transitive னு சொல்லலாம். So belongs to R. Now from the definition T1ங்கிறது actually and congruent to the triangle T2 and T2ங்கிறது congruent to the triangle T3. If we combine these two, then straight away we can say T1 is congruent to the triangle T3. What is the conclusion? T1 is a pre-image of the triangle T3. So T1 comma T3 also belongs to R now. This is true for every and pair of ordered pairs of the form T1 comma T2 and T2 comma T3. And the final conclusion, the relation R is transitive. Therefore, R is reflexive, symmetric, and transitive. And this implies R is an equivalence relation. Equivalence relation. So this is a definition of the equivalent relation. So we have concluded the set of from the set of triangles, congruency, the relation is an equivalence relation. The next example, let L be a set of all lines in a plane. Or a plane we can draw any number of lines. And the collection of lines another L is the collection of lines in a plane. What is L? A collection of lines in a plane. About the relation R ங்கிறது எதில டிஃபைன் பண்றோம் L. அதனால R is a subset of L cross L. And what is the relation R na L1, L2 இடையில உள்ள ரிலேஷன் என்ன? L1 ங்கிறது L2 க்கு perpendicular இருக்கணும். But L1 L2 ங்கிறது two triangle drawn in the same plane. Okay, so based on this idea, this definition, and we have to examine whether the relation is symmetric. We have to show that R is symmetric and neither reflexive and nor transitive. So it is not reflexive and it is not transitive, but it is symmetric, and இதுதான் நம்ம prove பண்ணணும். Okay, in the solution now we can take let L1 from the collection of L எடுத்துக்கலாம். But if we take any line L1, L1 வந்து L1 க்கு parallel இருக்கும், but is never perpendicular to L1. L1 L1 க்கு perpendicular இருக்கே இருக்காது. ரெண்டும் parallel. ஒரு two lines இருந்தா ரெண்டுமே இது L1 L1 ரெண்டும் என்னது ஒரு லைன் அதே லைனுக்கு parallel இருக்கும். And L1 cannot be perpendicular to the line itself. So what is the conclusion? L1 comma L1 is not an element of the relation R, because L1 cannot be perpendicular to L1. So this R is not reflexive. R வந்து reflexive கிடையாது. Now we have to discuss symmetry case test பண்ணலாம். To test a symmetry case, let us take one member of the relation L1 comma L2. L1 comma L2 belongs to R. What is the meaning? இது L1 னு வச்சுக்கோ, இது L2. What is the angle between L1 and L2? 90 degree. இப்போ L1 L2 க்கு perpendicular இருந்தா definitely L2 L1 க்கு perpendicular இருக்கும். L1 is perpendicular to L2. This implies we can say L2 also perpendicular to L1, and we can conclude L2 comma L1 also an element of the same relation R na. Conclude R is a symmetric relation. R is a symmetric relation. Now to test a transitive case, this is symmetric case. Symmetric relation. But transitive case test பண்றதுக்கு transitive, let us take no three line in the same plane. இது L1, L2 ங்கிறது இது perpendicular இருக்கு, L3 ங்கிறது parallel to L1. அப்ப L1 L2 க்கு perpendicular இருக்கு, L2 L3 க்கு perpendicular இருக்கு, but L1 is parallel to L3. One violation enough. Showing one violation, we can conclude the given relation is not transitive. So let L1 comma L2 comma L3 belongs to L, such that L1 is parallel to L3 and L1 is perpendicular to L2 and L2 is perpendicular to L3. That is L1 comma L2 and L2 comma L3 belongs to R, but L1 comma L3 does not belongs to R. Enna reason na L1 never and perpendicular to L3. So it's not what is the conclusion? And therefore the given relation R is symmetric but neither reflexive and nor transitive. Okay, so this is a conclusion. We'll move to the next question. Show that the relation R in the set Z mean integers given by the A comma B is a representative element of the relation R. And what is the relation between A and B na? A minus B வந்து எது divide பண்ணுது 2 divide பண்ணுது. அப்ப A minus B should be a multiple of 2. What is the relation R ங்கிறது R the representative element of R A comma B and 2 divides A minus B and A comma B belongs to Z integers. Okay, so this is a given relation in a set builder form. Now we have to show that the relation is equivalence na எதெல்லாம் test பண்ணனும் reflexive symmetric and transitive. First we will discuss no on reflexive. To discuss reflexive, take any integer. For any integer A minus A ங்கிறது 0, 0 ங்கிறது divisible by 2. So the difference of A and A divisible by 2 now, according to the rule, A comma A can be an element of the relation R. Then what is the conclusion? R is reflexive. R is reflexive. Now we have to test symmetric as check பண்ணனும். And to test a symmetric, let us take one member. Let any member, arbitrary member, A comma B belongs to R. இப்போ A comma B belongs to R na definitely A minus B ங்கிறது என்ன இருக்கணும் divisible by 2 ங்கிறதுனால 2 lambda ன்னு எடுத்துக்கிறேன். Here lambda ங்கிறது any integer generally. Okay, so divisible by 2. For A minus B can be either positive or negative. And a multiple of 2 அதுதான் நம்மோட aim. So lambda can be any integers. Then A minus B 2 lambda na this implies what will be B minus A minus 2 lambda. Minus 2 lambda நாலும் divisible by 2 ங்கிறதுனால B comma A also belongs to R. For every A comma B belongs to R, B comma A also belongs to R na, then how to conclude? And therefore the relation R is symmetric. Symmetric relation prove பண்ணியாச்சு. There is one more property to be examined, that is a transitive case. Transitive case we have to take two ordered pair. A comma B ங்கிற ஒரு ordered pair and B comma C ங்கிற ஒரு order ரெண்டு ordered pair எடுத்துக்கிறோம். இதில் R. So A comma B belongs to R na A minus B ங்கிறது some 2 lambda ன்னு எடுத்துக்கிறேன். Okay, and B comma C belongs to R na B minus C some 2 இன்னொரு integer எடுத்துக்கிறேன் mu ன்னு எடுத்துக்கிறேன். Okay, here lambda mu ங்கிறது integer. So இதை add பண்ணும்போது என்ன கிடைக்குது? Adding minus B plus B cancel ஆயிடுது. A minus B ங்கிறது and 2 into lambda plus mu is divisible by இதோட conclusion actually என்னது a minus is b cancel ஆயிருது. This is not b, here c is there. Okay, c, a minus c, so a minus c divisible by 2. A minus c divisible by 2 now what is the conclusion? A comma c also an element of the relation now, and therefore R is transitive. So the relation R is reflexive, symmetric and transitive now, and therefore the relation R is an equivalence relation. An equivalent relation. Okay, now we'll discuss few questions from exercise 1.1. First question, determine whether each of the following relations are reflexive, symmetric or transitive. ஒன்னு டிஸ்கஸ் பண்ணணும். அது ரிஃப்ளெக்சிவா இல்ல சிமெட்ரிக்கா அல்லது டிரான்சிட்டிவான்னு டிஸ்கஸ் பண்ணணும். வாட் இஸ் த செட் 1 ல இருந்து 14 வரை இருக்கு செட். அதுல ரிலேஷன் என்ன 3x minus y 0 இருக்கணும். அப்போ அக்கார்டிங் டு த ரூல் நம்ம ஆர்ங்கிற ரிலேஷனை எதில் எழுதலாம்? அண்ட் ரோஸ்டர் ஃபார்ம்ல எழுதலாம். x equal to 1ன்னா y equal to 3 இருக்கணும். 1, 3. x equal to 2ன்னா y equal to 3 times 2 6 இருக்கணும். ஏன்னா so that 3x minus y should be 0 and x equal to 3ன்னா 9 will come. 3, 9 and 4, 12 and 5, 15. 15 does not belongs to ஏன்னா only these are the members of the relation. இங்க 1, 1 கிடையாது, 2, 2 கிடையாது, 3, 3 கிடையாது. So for any a of the set a comma a does not belongs to R na, what is the conclusion? R is not reflexive. அது reflexive கிடையாது. Understood? This is first point. That is the second point. இப்போ 1, 3 இருக்கு, but 3, 1 கிடையாது. That 1, 3 belongs to R, but 3, 1 does not belongs to R ன்றதுனால, and this implies what is the conclusion? R is not symmetric. இப்போ 1, 3 and 3, 9 இருக்கு, but 1, 9 கிடையாது. Third, a, b, b, c னா இது a, b, b, c ன்னு எடுத்துக்கிறோம். இப்போ 1, 3 and 3, 9 belongs to R, but 1, 9 does not belongs to R, and therefore it is not transitive. இது transitive கிடையாது, இது symmetry கிடையாது, இது reflexive கிடையாது. ஜெனரலா எப்படி சொல்லலாம்? The particular relation is neither reflexive nor symmetric and nor transitive னு கன்க்ளூட் பண்ணலாம். ஓகே, அண்ட் இதுலயே சப்டிவிஷன் 2 என்னன்னா என்னங்கிறது செட் ஆஃப் நேச்சுரல் நம்பர்ஸ். அந்த நேச்சுரல் நம்பர்ல அந்த ரிலேஷன் டிஃபைன். x, yங்கிறது ஆர்டர்ட் பேர் ரெப்ரசன்டேட்டிவ் எலிமெண்ட். வாட் இஸ் த ரிலேஷன் பிட்வீன் x and y னா y equal to x plus 5. அதே சமயத்தில் xக்கு ரெஸ்ட்ரிக்ஷன் x should be less than 4. So based on this information நம்ம என்ன பண்ணலாம்னா we can write now roster form or tabular form of the relation, taking x equal to 1 na and y equal to 1 plus 5 6. Then x equal to 2 na y equal to 2 plus 5 7. Then x equal to 3 na y equal to 3 plus 5 8. And x should not exceed and 3 ஏன்னா x ஓட value less than 4. natural numbers கொடுத்திருக்கு. we should not consider any number other than natural numbers. இவ்வளவுதான், இதான் ரிலேஷன். இப்போ 1 by 1 இது ரிஃப்ளெக்சிவானா ரிஃப்ளெக்சிவ் கிடையாது. ஏன் ரிஃப்ளெக்சிவ் கிடையாது? for any a of the set n and a, a does not belongs to R na, conclusion it is not reflexive. It is not reflexive. Clear? And symmetric on test பண்ணோம்னா 1,6 இருக்கு but 6,1 இல்ல 1,6 belongs to R but at a reverse relation bar 6,1 does not belongs to ஏதாச்சும் ஒரு violation enough you can conclude it is not a symmetric னு prove பண்ணிடலாம். It is not symmetric. Okay, and transitive. So to discuss a transitive 1,6 னா 6ல எதுவுமே ஸ்டார்ட் ஆகல 2,7 னா 7ல எதுவுமே ஸ்டார்ட் ஆகல 6 வந்து இமேஜா இருக்கு 6 எதுலயுமே ப்ரீ இமேஜ் கிடையாது 7 வந்து இமேஜா இருக்கு 7 வேற எதுலயும் ப்ரீ இமேஜ் கிடையாது அதனால ஸ்ட்ரெயிட் அவே இட் இஸ் டிரான்சிட்டிவ்னு டைரக்டா சொல்லலாம் டிரான்சிட்டிவ் என்ன ரீசன்னா a comma b and b comma c and does not belongs to R. This reason. இது இல்லைனாவே and out of doubt we can conclude straight away it is a transitive. So dear student, இது transitive but symmetry கிடையாது and reflexive கிடையாது. எப்படி conclude பண்ணலாம்? The relation is transitive but neither reflexive nor symmetric. Next ஏங்கிற செட்டு 1 2 3 4 5 6 வரையும் இருக்கு 6 மெம்பர் எலமெண்ட்ஸ் இருக்கு எல்லாமே நேச்சுரல் நம்பர் அப்புறம் y வந்து y is divisible by x னு இருக்கு y is divisible by x னு இருக்கு அப்படி இருந்தா இது what is the relation ஜெனரலா rங்கிறது ஆக்சுவலா x, y and what is the relation between x, y na y is divisible by x and x comma y belongs to a. Okay, x comma y belongs to a. இப்போ ஏதாச்சும் ஒரு வயலேஷன் எடுத்துட்டா போதும் அப்போ 1,1 1 is divisible by 1 2 is divisible by 2 3 is divisible by 3 na and reflexive according to the reflexive rule a comma a belongs to R. Why? Because A divides A. A divides A or A is divisible by A or வேற எப்படி எழுதலாம் A is divisible by A. Okay, it is reflexive. Now we have to test now and symmetric case test பண்ணதுக்கு ஏதாச்சும் ஒரு மெம்பர் எடுத்துக்கணும் symmetric. To test symmetric case over y 2,3 எடுத்துக்கலாம் அப்போ y வந்து ஆக்சுவலா divisible by x ன்னா 2,4 எடுத்துக்கலாம் 2,4 belongs to R. Y and 4 is divisible by 2 but 4,2 does not belongs to R. Any reason? 2 is not divisible by 4. Divisible by 4 and it is not transitive. It is not symmetric. It is not symmetric. இப்போ இதுக்கே என்ன பண்ணணும் and transitive test பண்ணணும். To test transitive a 2,4 and 4,8 belongs to R னு எடுத்துக்கிறேன் ஏன்னா 4 is divisible by 2 இங்க 8 is divisible by 4 4 So இதை கன்க்ளூட் பண்ணும்போது 8 is divisible by 2 also. So 8 வந்து y, xங்கிறது 2. 8 is divisible by and 2 now. This implies 2 comma 8 also and part of the relation. So it is transitive. It is transitive. If we look at this in the question la, it is divisible by a na, it is reflexive, but it is not symmetric, but it is transitive. So transitive இருக்குது, reflexive இருக்குது, but என்ன கிடையாது, symmetric கிடையாது. Very important. Make note of the points. Next question. இங்க ஆர்ங்கிறது எதுல டிஃபைன் பண்ணியிருக்கிறாங்க, செட் ஆஃப் இன்டிஜர்ஸ்ல. இந்த ஆர், இந்த ரிலேஷன் ஆர் டிஃபைன்ட் இன் த செட் ஆஃப் இன்டிஜர்ஸ். அப்போ எக்ஸ் காமா ஒய்ங்கிறது ரெப்ரசன்ட் எலிமெண்ட்னா எக்ஸுக்கும் ஒய்க்குள்ள டிஃபரன்ஸ் வந்து ஒரு இன்டிஜரா இருக்கணும், அவ்வளவுதான். எக்ஸ் மைனஸ் ஒய் ஒரு இன்டிஜரா இருக்கணும். நம்ம என்ன ப்ரூவ் பண்ணணும், அதாவது ஃபாலோயிங் ரிலேஷன் அண்ட் டிரான்சிட்டிவா அல்லது ரிஃப்ளெக்சிவா சிமெட்ரிக்கான்னு பார்க்கலாம். ஃபர்ஸ்ட் ரிஃப்ளெக்சிவ் டெஸ்ட் பண்ணலாம். Integers, for any integers, let a be an integer na, this implies a minus a ங்கிறது 0, 0 ங்கிறது an integer. The difference between a and a0 being an integer, we can conclude a comma a also an element of the relation. For every element a, for every integer a comma a is part of the relation na, it is reflexive. It is reflexive. Then second we have to test symmetry case. Symmetry case, for example, integer எடுத்துக்கப்போ and 2 comma 5 எடுத்துக்கோ, okay, belongs to R. அப்படின்னா 2 minus 5ங்கிறது an integer. And 5 minus 2, 3 also an integer. And therefore 5 comma 2 also belongs to R. Then it is symmetric. The same way we can discuss whether the relation is transitive or not. So transitive we can take and two ordered pairs for a comma b and b comma c belongs to R. Here a, b, c are integers, but a minus b are integers. B minus c another integer. By adding these two result and a minus c, sum of two integer again an integer. So a minus c an integer na, then a can be and pre-image of c. So a comma c also part of the relation. So this is true for every pair a comma b, b comma c. Now what is the conclusion? The relation R is transitive. It is reflexive இருக்குது, symmetric இருக்கு and transitive இருக்கு, and therefore we can conclude the relation is also an equivalence relation. Then and what is the relation given? A is less than or equal to b square. அப்ப the element வந்து a comma b ordered pair na, we have to show that is neither reflexive and nor symmetric and not transitive. What is the relation R? A represented element a comma b the relation between A and B, A should be less than or equal to B square. So we have to conclude, we have to show that the relation is not reflexive, the relation is not symmetric, the relation is not transitive by giving a suitable example. By giving suitable example, and we can show all this. So what to do? First, we'll discuss reflexive. If we take 1 comma 2, yes, or instead of real number, 1 comma 2 does not belongs to R. ஏன்னா the A 1 comma 2 is not is less than 1 by 2 the whole square. 1 by 2 the whole square 1 by 4. 1 by 2 1 by 4 ஜாஸ்தியா இருக்கிறதுனால 1 by 2 comma 1 by 2 cannot be an element of the relation R. So there is a violation. For every member of R should be image also, self image இருக்கணும், and therefore and we can conclude the relation it is not reflexive. It is not reflexive. Clear? Then to discuss symmetry case. For symmetric, we can take one example. Let and minus 1 comma 3 belongs to R. For minus 1 comma 3 belongs to R, na minus 1 is 3 squared less. But the reverse direction 3 comma minus 1 does not belongs to R, since 3 is not less than minus 1 square, and it is not symmetric. It is not symmetric. இதெல்லாமே நம்ம இன்னொன்று டிஸ்கஸ் பண்ணணும். இது transitive இல்லைன்னு சொல்லணும். To show it is not transitive, and we can prove it is not transitive with the help of another example. Let but 2 comma minus 3, and 2 is less than minus 3 square, and minus 3 comma 1, the two ordered pairs given relation but the 2 comma 1 does not belongs to R. ஏன்னா the 2 is not less than greater than 1 square. So therefore the relation R is neither reflexive nor symmetric and nor transitive. Okay, it's understood. So dear student, the discussion of the similar problem, the entire chapters, the first exercise almost all question and similar question. We have to show that this is reflexive, or we have to show that it is not reflexive, or it is symmetric, or it is not symmetric, or it is a transitive, or it is not transitive. The same type of question, and we'll discuss and few more questions. For the next question, check whether the relation R are defined in the set 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 as what is given. A comma B is the representative element. A க்கும் B க்கும் உள்ள ரிலேஷன்னா B வந்து A விட ஒன்று ஜாஸ்தியா இருக்கு. B is one more than pre-image. The image is one more than the pre-image, and whether the relation is reflexive or symmetric or transitive on it, நம்ம டெஸ்ட் பண்ணணும். One by one. First, let us discuss more reflexive case. If we take R is given 1, 2, 3, 4, ஏதாச்சும் ஒன்று எடுத்துக்கோ. Let and A equal to 3, and this implies 3 comma 3 does not belongs to R. ஏன்னா and image should be 3 plus 1 is not equal to 3, and therefore what is the conclusion? It is not reflexive. It is not reflexive. Actually, it is not reflexive. It was symmetric. To test symmetric, any one element of the R, any one எடுத்துக்கோ. 1,2 எடுத்துக்கலாம். ஏன் 1,2? image வந்து pre image ஓட 1 more than 2 equal to 1 plus 1. Okay, a plus 1 equal to b, and so 1,2 belongs to R. அதே நேரத்துல 2,1 does not belongs to R. What is the reason now? And 1 plus 2 plus 1 is not equal to 1. Therefore, we can conclude it is not symmetric. It is not symmetric. Now we have to show that whether it is a transitive or not. So to discuss a transitive, one comma 2 and 2,3 belongs to R. ஏன்னா 2 வந்து 1 ஓட 1 ஜாஸ்தியா இருக்கு, 3 வந்து 2 ஓட 1 ஜாஸ்தியா இருக்குது. But the 1,3 does not belongs to R. என்ன ரீசன்னா 1 plus 1 is pre-image plus 1 is not equal to image, and therefore R is not transitive. So what is the conclusion? It is neither reflexive nor symmetric and nor transitive. Okay, the next question, and show that the relation R in the real numbers and defined as R equal to a comma b, a is less than or equal to b, is reflexive or and transitive but not symmetric. இதான் நம்ம prove பண்ணணும். Let us take the relation first. What is R? Representative element a comma b. What is the relation between pre-image and image? இந்த pre-imageங்கிறது image ஓட ஈக்குவலா இருக்கலாம் இல்லைன்னா லெஸ்ஸா இருக்கலாம். A is less than or equal to b. Now R a comma b, actually here a comma b belongs to real number. The real numbers, any real numbers can be taken. Okay, and first reflexive test பண்றோம். To test reflexive, take any element. Let a belongs to R na, definite a equal to a, and less than or equal to the a equal to a, then this conclude that a comma a belongs to R na, and what is the conclusion? Therefore R is reflexive. R வந்து reflexive இருக்குது. R is reflexive. அப்புறம் symmetric test பண்ணோம். Symmetric case. Symmetric case, let 1,3 belongs to R. ஏன்னா 1ங்கிறது less than 3 இருக்குது. But 3,1 does not belongs to R. என்ன reason? 3 is not less than and b, that is 1, and therefore it is not symmetric. It is not symmetric. Now, so it is not symmetric, but we have to confirm or we have to show that the same relation is transitive. For transitive, and we can take two ordered pair let A comma B and B comma C belongs to R. This implies A less than or equal to B and B is less than or equal to C. From this, combining the two inequalities, we can say A can be less than or equal to C, and A is less than or equal to C na A comma C also an element of the relation R. So this A comma C belongs to R for every ordered pairs of the form A comma B, B comma C belongs to R na, and conclusion R is transitive. Or is transitive. So we look at the question and we have to show that it is transitive and reflexive but not symmetric. We proved it is reflexive, not symmetric, and it is transitive also. We'll go to next question. Check whether the relation are the same set of real numbers such that A comma B and A is less than or equal to B cube is a reflexive or symmetric or transitive. நம்ம டெஸ்ட் பண்ணோம் இது ரிஃப்ளெக்சிவா டெஸ்ட் பண்ணோம், இது சிமெட்ரிக்கா கன்ஃபார்ம் பண்ணோம், இல்லை இது டிரான்சிட்டிவான்னு கன்ஃபார்ம் பண்ணோம். Let us take the relation in the set builder form and representative element A comma B, and relation between A comma B, A should be less than or equal to and cube of the image. Okay, and here both A comma B are real numbers. Real numbers. Okay, first reflexive case பார்க்கலாம். So to test a reflexive case, for 1 comma in a real number is showing one violation enough. 1 comma 2 1 comma 2 எடுத்துட்டோம்னா is not a part of the relation, cannot be an element of R. என்ன ரீசன்னா 1 by 2 is not less than 1 by 2 cube. 1 by 2 cube 8. So 1 by 8 less, not 1 by 2. Because of this violation, it is not reflexive. It is not reflexive. Clear? So reflexive test பண்ணியாச்சு. Next we have to test symmetry case. To test a symmetry case, 1 comma 2 and belongs to the relation 1 is less than, why? Because 1 is less than 2 cube. Okay, and 2 comma 1 does not belongs to R. Enna reason and 2 is not less than 1 cube, and therefore it is not symmetric. It is not symmetric. Reflexive prove பண்ணியாச்சு, it is not reflexive. Symmetric confirm பண்ணியாச்சு, it is not symmetric. It is not reflexive, it is not symmetric. நம்ம இப்போ transitive இல்லையான்னு டெஸ்ட் பண்ணணும். So to test transitive இல்லையான்னு with the help of the transitive, let us take a 2 member and 10 comma 3 belongs to R and 3 comma 2 also belongs to R. ஏன்னா 3ங்கிறது ஒரு ஆர்டர்ட் பேர்ல இமேஜா இருக்குது, இந்த சேம் 3ங்கிறது இன்னொரு ஆர்டர்ட் பேர்ல ப்ரீ இமேஜா இருக்குது. ஒரு பர்டிகுலர் எலிமெண்ட் இமேஜாகவும் இருக்கணும், ப்ரீ இமேஜாகவும் இருக்கணும், இன் 2 டிஃப்ரெண்ட் ஆர்டர்ட் பேர். இதை மாதிரி 2 ஆர்டர்ட் பேர் எடுத்துக்கிறோம். ஏன்னா 10ங்கிறது ஆக்சுவலா இஸ் less than 3 power 3 and 3 also is less than 2 power 3, but 10 is not less than 2 power 3. Now 2 power 3 is 8, but 10 is larger than, and because of this violation 10 comma 2 cannot be an element of the relation R na, and therefore we can conclude the relation R is not and transitive. is not transitive. So we have confirmed. Actually, what is the nature of the question? The reflexive, symmetric, transitive test பண்ணணும். இப்போ reflexive ஓகே ஆயிடுச்சு. Symmetric is non-symmetric. அப்புறம் அது மாதிரி நான் transitive கன்ஃபார்ம் பண்ணியிருக்கிறோம். Okay. So next, listen student, the continuation of the relation function. ஏன்னா 1.1 எக்ஸசைஸில் ஒரு 5 ப்ராப்ளம்ஸ் தான் போட்டிருக்கிறோம். இந்த புக்கில் 1.3 1.4 வரை இருக்கு. And in the coming videos, and we can discuss the rest of the question. So dear student, and thank you for attending the class, and be benefit and be and a regular and visitor of this kind of videos. Thank you students.